what I like filming, my speciality, so to speak, is certainly mammals. Mammals as opposed to fish, as opposed to insects, because you and I are mammals, and when I look around this hall, all I see is really a pod of people. And that pod of people, there's many different personalities out here in the hall. I can see those personalities in a pod of dolphins that I come across. Some will be wary, some will be outright friendly, some might be a little bit more aggressive. And the great thing about diving with mammals is that you actually have a chance when you go into the water and behave properly round about them. You can actually get on their wavelength and you can begin to feel what kind of an animal you are in the water with. And by reacting correctly round about them, by you doing the right sort of thing as far as body language is concerned, you can actually get a relationship going with another marine mammal in a way that you can't with a fish or a crab or a lobster. And I just love meeting marine mammals on their own terms and then having the time to get to know them and get to know it to a level of trust or even friendliness. And I mean, to some people that's a bit airy-fairy and all the rest of it, but it's absolutely true. If I go into the water in the right frame of mind, I'll have more success with a whale than if I try too hard. I have to just gently flow in, and it's almost like I draw the analogy between, there are some adults who could go into a room with a 1.5, 2-year-old child where there's no verbal communication possible apart from the tone of voice that you use. And some adults you put in there and within a couple of minutes the adult and the child are playing happily, they're having fun. Other adults you put in and it's 2 minutes, 3 minutes and there's obviously things aren't going well. And the first adult somehow has that gift, that easygoingness, the whole body language, like I say, demeanour, the way that he approaches the child, the time he takes to do that. All these sorts of things, to apply them underwater to an animal that you may not even see, and then to get that animal's trust, to be able to move close enough to that animal that you get inside its personal space, so to speak, but at the same time it accepts you. And then when it accepts you, it starts to behave naturally in front of you, and that's when you get the magic for the camera. You know, and it's lovely.